Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, hope you all had a brilliant Christmas. We had a great Christmas actually. Relaxed with the family, did the usual. It's now the 28th of December, Friday the 28th? Yeah, Friday the 28th, and behind me we are just leaving what was camping in the forest in Beddgelert in Snowdonia that is now Beddgelert camping?
Yeah, Beddgelert
campsite. But as you can see, there's a heck of a lot of massive cabins up here for rent now. It's completely changed, lost a bit of character, but yeah, it's still good, it's still enjoyable. It's very quiet this year, a lot quieter than it was. So yeah, we drove up here yesterday morning and we got up and we stopped in on the way to see one of our viewers on the channel, and if we've become friends with, and that's Michael. Michael and his wife Claire. So it was lovely to see you, Michael. It made our day popping in and seeing you. So yeah, the rest of the journey was good. We got here last night. Went for a meal in the Saracens Head. That's changed, the menu's changed in there again. And now we're just going to head up this forest path behind me and head down into Beddgelert for some supplies and maybe have a drink for lunch. So, welcome along on this one, and we'll see how it goes. Marley can't read the signs. Marley! There you go. Lovely little walk down through the woods. Straight across the railway crossing, and off we go down this way. I'm not even going to try and say that. There's the little train station with the camping, well, the cabins behind. You can see the size of the cabins now, look at them, huge. And down there you can just see through the trees, that's the camping area. It's we're the only idiots in the tent, aren't we?
I don't think they can justify calling it a campsite now. It's more of a log cabin
centre.
It
is, definitely, yeah. It's all log cabins, not much of a campsite. Certainly another damp, misty day. This is the path that goes between Beddgelert and I think it's called the Redi.
Up there is Mulheebog.
It's quite a dramatic day though if you're up on the mountains. I should imagine the drone footage would be good. Look at that ahead. What a beautiful view. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, so a bit of a different trip this one because we've got Marley with us. We can't really go out in the cold like we used to, and we can't go for too long a walks. It just wears him out too much. So yeah, not sure what we're going to do really. We may get a wild camp in, but we won't be wandering too high. We're staying on the campsite in a tent, as I said, and we've got electric hookup, heater, there's hot showers, so it's perfect. Yeah, so we're just going to have a good look around Beddgelert really and just relax over the holidays. So what I do want to do is on New Year's Eve in a lot of Welsh villages, but in Beddgelert they have a big firework display at midnight and they let the fireworks off from the bridge. So maybe I'll get the drone up and see if I can video that, but we'll see, weather permitting and other things. So yeah, really good to be here, just relaxing now. Christmas was brilliant, but it's all out the way now and we've just got some time to ourselves. So let's get down to Beddgelert, get something to eat. We're back down, coming into Beddgelert now, where you cross the railway. You can see a small gauge on it. But this is the route where we headed off up Hebog that time. And that's a fantastic route, so yeah. That was a good day. Right, we've dropped down off the railway and we've reached this point here. Now, we always walk this way because it takes you down into the other end of town near the Saracens Arms, but if you want to go that way, that takes you in the back of Beddgelert. But we always go under the bridge, under the railway bridge. And we're back at one of my favourite houses. I mean, oh, what a place to live this would be. I'd just love to see this in the snow. It's stunning, it's so beautifully looked after as well. Not bad in the back garden, is it? And there, Beddgelert. Hello guys, we've just had a lovely hot soup at the Saracens Head. You can see the sign for it just there. But we're actually we're outside the Hebog restaurant. This is Beddgelert, and this is our favourite restaurant in Beddgelert. And we're seeing if we can get in for Saturday night. They're only open for 3 hours and it's fully booked New Year's Eve. So we're just going to see if we can get a meal. If not, it'll be back at the campsite. It's the Plasco Inn. It's a little bed and breakfast, but just look at it. It is stunning. Right opposite the bridge. Just over the bridge here, we're going to the little supermarket where you get all your supplies from. And there's a little ice cream shop as well and fudge shop. Morning guys. Right, well, a couple of days have passed since I last did any videoing because we've literally just been chilling out, going to town for lunches, walking through the forest with Marley. As I showed you before, you head up and head back behind us along the railway. So today we're just going out for a day walk. We're going up and over down to I think it's the Saigon copper mine. And you start in Beddgelert and you do this lovely walk along the river. We did record it before. And I don't know why, I never put it up on YouTube, so it's a bit drizzly still. The weather hasn't been good. So
it's about a 7k loop. So
yeah, nice about a 7k loop up and over. We're going to go and get that done today, wear Mister out. And there's the tent. That's our big inflatable tent, which is absolutely brilliant, I have to say. You can get it up in 5 minutes, and if it's raining, it's brilliant. So, there's our tent, there's the car. Oh yeah, another thing. Remember, sorry about the camera waggling. You might remember we got stuck in the snow last year. Well, it happened quite a few times. Once with Scott, we had to literally dig the road out for a little bit, and it was hard work. So, I asked Danny and Susie for a recommendation, and Danny recommended some of these. As you can see, I got myself a new set of steel wheels for winter, and some all-terrain BF Goodrich, I think they're called KO2s, and they are brilliant. So cheers for that, Danny. Drips on my head. Cheers for that, Danny. We shouldn't be getting stuck much this year, I hope. Well, and we've got one hell of a kit in the car this time. Okay, so we're going to head off to Beddgelert, and we'll see you there. Hi guys, welcome back. Sorry about the misty camera, it's very damp. Right, we've parked up at the main public car park in Beddgelert where there's no charges anymore. We're here. And we're here. This beautiful bridge. And this is the walk to Gelert's grave. Marley's favourite dog. Stunning place. See how clear the water is. It's really been raining a lot overnight. But what a stunning place, as you can see. So we're going to walk to the trailhead down this way. Okay, Saigon. Right, anyway, we're going from here and we're following this dotted line all the way up and over, and then we're probably going to cut off here. Right.
5 3/4 miles the whole loop.
5 3/4 miles, there you go. Yeah, last time we came through this gate it was fully intact. It's absolutely beautiful, look at that.
2 fishies.
And being a Piscean, I particularly like it. What a stunning bit of work that is.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The ocean's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. I've got a thing about nice gates. I'm weird, aren't I? Okay, we've just bumped into Mark and Vicky, who recognised us from YouTube.
Yes.
Hi.
So again, great to meet viewers. It's brilliant, especially here. And the rain stopped, so even better.
Yeah, might carry on walking now. You never know.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to head off up now.
Great stuff.
So
carry on. Yes. Love all the videos.
Brilliant.
Hope to see some more.
Thank you very much. Right, we'll be off then. Excuse the rain on the lens. Well, that was lovely meeting Mark and Vicky. Very nice to meet you, made our day. But as we're walking along here, that's the railway line. And I really do want to ride on that train. I mean, if you look at the scenery it passes through, it must be incredible. So yeah, we're going to have to do that on the next visit, I think. Absolutely beautiful place. Yeah, next to the road as well. Just shows you don't have to go far to get a good walk. They've really put some work into this pathway, look at that. And all the little handholds around the corner. There's a lot of kids come around here, so they put them low, look. This bit reminds me of Spain. Gives you an idea of how clear the water is around here, look at that. Right. Slippy for Marley here. That's it, there we go. Okay, we've reached the end of this part of the Riverwalk. It carries on under this beautiful bridge, and look at that house there. Stunning, isn't it? So we're carrying on up here. So onwards. Okay, we've carried on up through the forest and dropped down through the car park and through that bridge there. And we are now heading up. So this should be a steep little bit for a while, I'm not sure. That is beautiful. Look at that little plunge pool. That would be lovely in the summer. Well, I doubt it's running like this. Beautiful. We carry on that way, through that gate and over that way. I must say, what a lovely little walk this is so far. With that river start and then up through the forest, it's beautiful. It really is. I should imagine it's a lot busier in the summer. Well, that's more like it. You get the feeling you're more outdoors when you get up here. As you can see, the view round us. There's the path. It really is quite beautiful up here, even with the mist. We just came up the hill to this memorial bench. Someone that last, 2008 they died. And just underneath this end of the bench is a small compartment and a box with a little lockable catch. And inside it is a memorial book and a visitor's, a log for people passing by. Yeah, what a lovely thing to do. I expect the relatives pop up here every year or so and check who's been up, signing the book. Yeah, what a nice memorial. All right, onwards this way. We've just reached the point at where the copper mine, where they used to take down the, what did they used to call them?
I don't
Don't know, trucks, trolleys. And they go all the way down there and there's a huge, obviously a circular wheel at the bottom where they used to rotate and come back up. And there's a big old slag heap there, look, from the copper mine. Wow. A few years since this was used and the wheels are still spinning. Hello guys, we've just reached the 3 mile mark roughly, over halfway, so we're stopping for a coffee. And I forgot to mention on my last video, on the Boffy video, I got myself, it's a Optimus Polaris. It's one of those multi-fuel winter stoves. And the reason I went for the Optimus was, well, basically I used to have one of the hiker boxes when I was young, and we used that for years. I used to go down to the south coast on my 50 with my mates, and we'd unplug the little petrol, the little petrol lever, we'd unplug the petrol feed, fill up the barrel on my hiker, and off we went, and it never ever let me down, that thing. So I bought one of these, simply because after struggling to get gas in Spain and stuff like that, this one will run on anything on one jet. It's not quite as efficient as, say, the Whisper Light or something like that, which the jets are dedicated to the fuels. But you never have to change the jet in this. You can bung petrol in it, kerosene, white fuel, just keep changing it, it doesn't matter. Yep, there it is. Optimus Polaris. I must admit, it's a lovely bit of kit. A bit heavier than your normal stoves, but it works well. Okay guys, as I was saying before, this one just literally snaps shut like this. That folds back on itself, and that's it. Yeah, it's not too heavy. Obviously, you've got the bottle and the gas. A bottle like this, filled to the 300ml line, will last me and Lucy on an overnight and no problem. But I would always take a spare bottle anyway, because melting snow and stuff, colder temperatures takes a bit longer, but we know we can manage on one of these for one night. And that's drinking quite a few coffees. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased with it, I must admit. It's a good bit of kit. Okay, that's where we sat. No rubbish, but you can see the mist came in. It was literally, you could see about 30 feet. There was no way you could see the V up there. So that's where the path goes. Luckily it's cleared up a bit, so we're going to head off before it gets dark.
We'll probably end up in the dark, I reckon.
Yeah, we're going to have a slight walk back in the dark, but we didn't set off till much later than we thought. But we're in no hurry this holiday at all. It's been great.
We've got head torches.
Yeah, we've got head torches. We'll be fine. Well, we've just come to the top and reached the stile. And there's a bit of life down there. That's where we're heading for eventually, down to that road. Or parallel with it anyway. Great walk. We've reached this crossroads and it's worn out, but Beddgelert and Sigan.
Lindinus that way.
Lindinus.
And the river is that one there.
Aberglaslyn, back where we came from, down that path and turn right. Lindinus, down that way. Beddgelert and Sigan that way. That's the way we're going. Yeah, it's good. You're only about 300 metres up, but you feel quite up there on this. It's a nice walk. We turned left at the stile there. First of all, we went straight on. There's a sheer cliff drop. The second one is quite a scramble down, too much for Marley. So you have to turn left and walk up round the mound and down this way. Just to make it easier if you've got a dog with you.
This is the path.
This is a good path. Oh, this looks fun. We're gonna drop down into Beddgelert via Sigan copper mine. Oh, this is a nice path, Lee. Yeah. Keep the camera running, excuse me sniffing, until we get around the corner. There you go. You can see the path there. Winds its way down that way. And I think up and over, but I'm not sure yet. That foreboding looking shadow in the mist there, that's about the highest point of the walk. But you skirt round that, that's the highest point in this little area. About 320 metres, that's all.
Not that clear.
I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but there was a really eerie orange glow because it's sort of dusk. And yeah, everything's got this orange glow through the mist. It's really odd.
It is odd.
Yeah. Wonder if the camera does pick it up. Okay, we're hammering straight down towards that road now, so we'll walk down along parallel with it. But, excuse the wobbly camera, I know that annoys a lot of people, but it's just an action camera after all. Yeah, what a surprise this walk is. It's really good. It's quite challenging little terrains. It's fairly steep, not that much climbing, but tiring enough. The one thing I will say is, if you've got a GPS, bring it with you, because as you cross over the top, there's a load of choices. And one of the signs has been ripped out the ground, so you can't really trust it. I think it's been put back in accurately. It's just held up by a load of rocks. And I think that's the path that points you to head down to Gellert's grave in Beddgelert, back that way. But no, what a smashing little walk this is. Great little surprise. I'll do this one again if I've got nothing to do on an afternoon. It's yeah, really good. Lovely to have a coffee up the top. Great to get out the mist. You sort of feel like you've been a lot higher than you have been. To be honest, I regret not wild camping up here now. It's very, very peaceful up there. Okay, I should start concentrating on where I'm treading rather than where I'm talking. I'll catch up with you later. Okay, we've just gone past the entrance to the copper mine where the gates close and it warns everyone to stay away. So we're going down this, heading back to Beddgelert. Now as you can see, head torches are on. There's Malster glowing away. So it won't be long now and we will be in the Saracens having a nice hot coffee and a glass of wine. I'm looking forward to that. Right, that is the walk done. We're at the Saracens Head, as you can see the sign. And wines and coffees. Cheers, darling. Great day.
Cheers. Nice walk. A lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, a lot harder than we thought, that little walk. So we're going to stop whining. We'll get some dinner in a minute, mate. So we're going to leave it there today. Not going to be a lot else until the fireworks, probably on New Year's Eve. So thank you for joining us on this one, and we'll see you later. Cheers. Good evening. Well, it is now New Year's Eve, and we are walking from the campsite down into Beddgelert because we've got a meal booked at the Saracen, and then hopefully, well, if we can stay up long enough, we're going to watch the fireworks on the bridge, and I'll see if I can record a few of them. Oh, well, I guess we now know the theme of the firework display. UFOs. Hello everybody, last orders before the fireworks display, and then we're at the Saracens Head, and then it closes until the fireworks are finished, and then it reopens and you get your table back, so all good. So we're just about to go and have a look at the fireworks, and I'm going to see whether I can put the drone up, but I don't know. So we'll see how it goes.
I can see Austin's drone!
15 seconds, guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the little things. I remember when a bar fight used to be a fist fight, but that's alright, it never ended in a gunfight. Maybe a bruise or two, but I still have a brew with you and never made the news. Damn, now we're singing the blues. I remember when a concert was the funnest thing we ever did. Nobody running for the exit. We were high on life, shining bright, feeling alright. Man, we gotta bring that back. You know that it don't cost a dime just to spend a little extra time, to throw a little smile at somebody passing by you. And you know love don't cost a thing, but it's worth more than any diamond ring, 'cause in this great big world, it's the little things. Every day that you're living, all the love that you're giving, in this great big world, it's the little things. Make every breath that you breathe stand up for what you believe in. In this great big world, it's the little things. Oh, 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 oh. In this great big world, it's the little things. Oh, 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 oh. In this great big world, it's the little things. I'm through. Everybody got nukes now, running around with weapons like kooks now. And we could use a little increase on peace from Florida to the Middle East, and get veterans off the streets and make sure everybody eats at least, 'cause everybody's got a place in the human race. You know that it don't cost a dime just to spend a little extra time, to throw a little smile at somebody passing by you. And you know love don't cost a thing, but it's worth more than any diamond ring, 'cause in this great big world, it's the little things. Every day that you're living, all the love that you're giving, in this great big world, it's the little things. Make every breath that you breathe stand up for what you believe in.
Hello guys, I don't know if you can see me very well, but Happy New Year everyone. Wishing you all the best for 2019. We've just seen it in, as you saw, in Beddgelert on the bridge. Hopefully the drone footage came out. And that is about it for our Snowdonia trip, unfortunately. So, while I've still got the last street lamp, I will wish you all a very happy new year. I hope you have a very peaceful and prosperous new year. And excuse me, I've had a few. And I will see you in 2019. So thank you very much. Yes, Lucy. Thank you very much for joining us on this one, and we will see you next year.